All right, so here we are at the next video. This is part 3, I believe, and Santa is getting a visit from Jesus. You know, he's like, hey, what, this, I got attacked by elves. They used to be your people. What's going on? And Santa's like, he doesn't know. They've been split since he stopped working for, since the elves stopped working for him, since he leased out, or he contracted out being Santa to mall Santas and to Amazon and stuff like that. He's no longer Santa. He became a cop because that's what he always wanted to do. So there's a large part of the elf population that is not happy with Jesus, and they're mad at Santa because they no longer do what they used to do when they worked for him. So they're just talking about that, and Santa will say, I'll look into it. I'll talk to my elf connections and see if he knows who's behind this. And yeah, that's basically this scene right here. And we'll have another shot with Mrs. Claus in just a second here. Let's go to that one. So here we have Jesus leaving Santa's house. He's gotten his advice or talked to him about, what's going on with the elves. Does he know who this pumpkin guy is? What exactly is going on? And he's taking off now. Conversation over. This is Santa's house. Unfortunately, I bought this. It was $30. I bought it on impulse. I really thought this thing would scale better, but it does not scale at all. And then, for whatever reason, I unwrapped it before looking, and it doesn't really scale, good at all. It's not even like, it's too small for 6-inch, unfortunately, but big enough for, way too big for mini mates. But just for the sake of getting this storyline done, because this is only a residential house I have, and I just gotta wish I had more residential homes. But yeah, way too big, but whatever. We're just gonna deal with it this year for this shot. It's still a pretty cool setup. The trees were from one of the craft stores, probably Hobby Lobby, and the fencing was from Walmart. I do know that. And then the home is Target. I can't even remember what they're called, but it's way too big anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got a couple more shots with this setup, but yeah, here's this one. We'll see at the next. Let's do the next shot. So here's our next shot. I just walked out on the street and the elves took him out. They hit him with the truck. There's a bunch of elves in the back. There's Santa in the background, in shock. What would be, one of my videos without at least having a little bit of levitation or flying in it. Yeah, so it's, Jesus is getting taken out by these guys. And next they will be picking him up and throwing him in the back of the truck as Santa runs after them. Yeah, let's go on to that scene. Next panel, Santa is coming after the elves as they're loading up Jesus in the back of the truck to kidnap him. Yeah, again, same setup. Trees, filling all those dead spots. That's what I do with the trees. You don't want too many blank spots. It's obviously nighttime, so the backdrop is easy and works well if I mess with the camera settings to where it looks like it's night. But yeah, elves are loading them up and ready to take off with him. And then Santa, of course, is going to try to stop them. So let's go on to what happens next. So quickly, this can be a paneled shot. I had to set up Santa shooting his gun. Somehow decided to take it from a low angle. We'll see how that looks in the finished, in the finished panel shot. But I think that's what I'm going to go for. But just to make sure, I'm going to take a bunch of different angled shots. For just so when I come back to this and put the panel together tonight or whenever I do it, I got options in case I don't like the way something looks. So anyways, yeah, this is pretty much for this, and then let's go on to the next panel. So here's our next shot. So yeah, Santa was firing the gun, and he clipped one of these elves, and the elf is going over the side of the truck. Yeah, he's got to take one of them alive to figure out where exactly Jesus exactly is. So yeah, that's about it. So one more shot, I think, for this video, and then we'll move on to the final, shot or whatever. So anyways, let's move on to that shot. So our last setup here is Santa confronting the elf. You know, he had to take one of them alive just to figure out where they took Jesus. And that's, you know, another pretty simple shot of him just questioning him. And then the next shot will be him like leaving home, running to his car, getting his flak jacket on, getting dressed up, ready for war, got his gun, and then gonna chase the elves down, kill them, figure out who this pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern is. So that's the next scene. That one I did a while ago, actually, when I did the promo shot for this. And I don't think I ended it saying that I was going to end it, but I am going to end this series, or this part, after this shot, or actually after the next shot, just for the sake of not having too long of a video. So, yeah, stick around for that one. Stick around, you know, at the end, I'll show you all the finished shots with these, and then we'll move on to part 4 or 5, whatever we're on. I'm not even entirely sure anymore, to finish it up and figure out who's behind everything. The final showdown, I'm pretty excited for this one, especially with where it all takes place. It's going to be really cool. Hit that like and subscribe button before leaving. Make sure you check out the description of this video for my links to my Instagram and Facebook. And otherwise, we'll catch you guys later. Bye. So here's a shot that kind of is the big turning point of the series, when Santa figures out what's going on. The thing you guys missed, completely forgot to record it, but Santa is walking into his garage. He walks around the corner of his car. He's going to go save Jesus, and he sees a candy cane with blood on it. Now, obviously, he's figured out there's some connection between this candy cane and the blood on it, and what exactly is all going on, and where Jesus is. And it's a shock to him. Emotional scene. This is a 3-part panel. And then, yeah, this is the final scene. We have the first one, he walks in and sees it. The next one is him looking at it, just a tight shot of him and the candy cane, his head in the candy cane. And then it's, now it's him, the revelation of everything hitting him. So, yeah, so that's basically this series in his garage. Yeah, these candy canes, those were bought at a craft store a couple of years ago. One of those barrels is the knockoff Legos, I think. It might actually be Lego. The gold can is from one of my kids' Hot Wheels sets. Some stuff that you're supposed to crash through with your car or something like that. And I stole both of them. There's 2 of them. They're just laying on my floor all the time anyways. It doesn't play with them. And then that, you know, tool thing, whatever you want to call it, the background, that's the thing hanging on the back of the wall. That's from Rick and Morty. And then you can't really see it very well. Maybe I should move it for the picture, but we got a tool, you know, whatchamacallit, can't think of what it is. But anyways, yeah, that's from Fast and Furious. They had a shop that they made, pretty much to scale with Mini-Mates, and that was in it. And anyways, yeah, works for a garage. Got his car, got a red and black GT, whatever, Mustang, and that's Santa's car. It's red, got red on it, so I typically use it for his vehicles. So anyways, on to the next shot.